is ruined by people like Tash and Asparagus Jack. You are ruining it for everybody.
Asparagus Jack.
Else because you carry on like a bunch of fucking idiots walking up and claiming that ponies are slaves when they're going to a kid's party. What are you fucking talking about? You ruin it for everybody else, and you are the reason that so many people hate vegan people, can't stand vegan people, and vegan people annoy them. They associate their lives with what you do. But please don't stop, because this is why I make vegan merch and vegan videos. People fucking love it. So, yeah, continue. And thank you.
So she won't, like, the vegan booty chick keeps harassing. You see these adults who are just trying to have a party for them and their friends and family, and some vegan extremist has to come up and ruin it. Could you imagine? Okay, let me ask Tesh Peterson, how would you feel if the shoe was reversed? You and your family and friends are having a party, and some arsehole just comes up and decides to shove their views in your face and call you a bunch of bullshit names. How would you feel? You would hate it, right? And they've already asked her several times, could you please leave us alone? We're trying to have a party. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. They've asked her several times nicely. And finally, someone just says, and I quote, do you know what else is disgusting? Your R's hanging out of your shorts. Personal opinion, I don't think the vegan booty chick, I don't think her ass looks disgusting in those shorts, but that's just my opinion. As a male, yes. I know she got a boyfriend. I'm not trying anything. Just calm the fuck down. Okay. But it's like the nerve of people, dude. Who does this crap? And it's like you're filming them without their permission and belittling them in front of the entire goddamn internet because you're vegan. Ooh.
Sorry.
So Old Love, off camera, has said, Vigo Boot Dogs, vegan dirtbox, you put those dirty ass cheeks away. She's making fun of your ass cheeks, all right? And if you're wearing fucking shorts with your ass cheeks hanging out, you need to be aware that people are going to make...
I mean, I'm not making fun of it. I'm just like, yeah, nice booty shorts.
Fun of you. But what Vego Dirtbox claims through all of this is that this is actually body shaming, and when men do it, it's misogyny and all this shit. Vego.
Yeah, okay. I get that Tesh Peterson was being a right cunt, just walking up to some random strangers and shit, but body shaming her, like you're just complying with negativity by being more negative. You're only going to add fuel to the fire, right? Like, that would piss me off, dude. If I was having a party for my kid and some bitch just came up and started harassing me, I'd tell her to fuck off.
Mrs. Dirtbox. Can I call you Mrs. Dirtbox? What I challenge you to do, all right? And I'm not going to body shame you. I'm going to say this right now. I challenge you to a butt cheek off. I know that I have better butt cheeks than you. I know that my supple, white, hairy man cheeks make yours look like a big pile of shit. My dump truck makes women across the globe weak at the knees. I know where I'm going with this. But anyway, Butts Barn OnlyFans, coming soon.
Okay, you can literally hear these chicks going, oh my God, would you just please leave? Please leave us alone. And she won't stop. Bloody hell, this is annoying. This is what pisses me off about overly sensitive people. You just wake up in like snowflake mode, like, what's gonna piss me off today? Holy crap, the sky is blue. I'm offended because that's gender inclusive. How dare the sky shove its male privilege in my face? Oh, fuck off, YouTube. Oh my God, the clouds are white. That's white supremacy. And look at the sky's blue. That's male privilege. Oh my God, YouTube, have you seen this crap? I'm joking, of course, but hey. So, like, when the sky is gray, is that offensive to gray sexuals? Huh? See what I did there? Okay.
Walking them around like slaves is disgusting.
What? Stop. Okay, these ponies, they look content. They get to be celebrities for a day. They get a bunch of people petting them, and they get fed. They look happy. Yeah, they're chained up to the horse trailer, but that's just so they don't go trotting off.
This is blatant animal slavery and abuse. I hope you're enjoying your abuse. If you were in their position, would you be happy?
If you were in their position,
Yeah, even they know who she is. They're like, oh god, it's vegan booty. Fucking Tesh Peterson.
would you be happy? That pony has its head in a bucket of food.
No shit. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, it'd be one thing if they were showing up with the pony.
Where there would not be happy, pleased, content with themselves if they had their head in a bucket of food.
But would you be complaining? I mean, it'd be one thing if, and I quote, if the ponies were there and they were starving the ponies and hitting them with things, and when they got thirsty, just not giving them any water. You don't see none of that crap. Okay? That's animal abuse.
Have you ever been to KFC and got one of those big buckets? It's quite pleasing, all right?
I agree. When I go to KFC, if I can afford it sometimes, I like getting extra crispy chicken. You get a bucket of drumsticks. They're extra crispy. It's delicious.
Get a big bucket of chicken, you shove your fucking big melon in it. That's what that pony's been doing. These ponies are just sitting there eating buckets of food and getting pats on the back from kids, getting photos. It's easy. They're fucking celebrities for the day. Wonderful. Tash, I'll ask you this, big dog, Vejo, Dirtbox. Now, why aren't you going after the industries that actually harm animals and actually make profit from the harm of animals? Look at the greyhound industry. Why aren't you trying to do something about that, Tash? Why don't you have a bit of a go, love, instead of just trying to make the news about stupid shit that doesn't matter?
They're slaves. They're being conditioned to be this way.
Oh my freaking good. Tesh Peterson, you're the worst. Yeah, they look upset. You know, they've been conditioned to be this way. No. Do you think that humans evolved from the first couple of tribes of humans to be like, oh yeah, sure, you know? Do you think the first human beings were like, oh my god, we can't eat that mammoth, it has a family? No, YouTube.
If they could speak, they wouldn't want to be like, could you just step this cover? So are you the slave owner of these slaves?
They're eating out of a bucket of food. What else did these ponies have to do for the day? Stand in a field? These motherfuckers got to go for a drive and get pats and wear flowers. This is the best day of their lives. And you're ruining it, you sad excuse for an animal rights activist.
This isn't objectifying non-human animals, then I don't know what is.
You need to parade them for entertainment. Just
Shut the fuck up, soy boy.
so you can,
We're sitting there with people taking photos.
what do you think parading is?
Yeah, but they can't consent.
They can't consent.
Like, can you imagine this? How would you feel? Okay, if you were trying to host a party for your kid and some bitch just comes up and tries pulling this crap. Oh, the animals can't consent to it. Hey, Tesh Peterson, do you think the plants can consent to you eating them? Same argument.
Have they watched the milkshake video? Maybe if they learned how to communicate with humans instead of just sitting around doing fuck all day, then they would be able to consent or not consent, or at least have a conversation. I mean, fuck me. Learn how to talk or do sign language or write on a fucking Etch-a-Sketch, you sad excuses for animals sitting around waiting to be glue. So the Dirtbox lady, she made the news. She was everywhere, and this is why we're making this video. This is what we're talking about. But she also made this response. Shall we?
Okay, and you can tell the people at that party are pissed. They're looking at her like, are you seriously doing this crap right now? Just leave us alone. Oh, that's cute. Tesh Peterson says, "Eat pussy, not animals." Oh, that's a lovely shirt, missus. You suck your boyfriend's cock with that filthy mouth. His tiny vegan penis.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about a recent protest that I did.
That wasn't a protest, love. That was called harassment. Jesus Christ, this chick is insufferable.
Protest was unplanned, and I was just spending a day out.
Bullshit, it was unplanned. You're saying to yourself, like any other sensitive fucking snowflake, "Oi, what's gonna piss me off today? I wonder."
In Fremantle, where I came across a couple of ponies who were dressed as unicorns and some women were dressed as fairies. Regardless of the scale of care and love they receive by their owners, this does not make it morally okay.
Okay. Regardless of how well they were cared for, it doesn't make it okay. Yeah, regardless of if these ponies are spoiled rotten and given plenty of room and plenty of food and water, that doesn't make it okay.
So there is no point arguing with people like this. They have been indoctrinated into the church of veganism.
They're trying to argue with an extremist who thinks they're right. You might as well have an argument with yourself.
Their word, their science, their everything is gospel. They pray to a broccoli on the cross. They don't want to hear what you have to say, regardless of the evidence that you may come to them with. So there's no point continuing this video trying to break down Vegan Booty's argument. It doesn't fucking matter. But what I will say is the only reason I covered this video that she's making right here is because of this next scene.
For entertainment as well as profit is completely immoral. So I'm just going to have a readout of...
How big is that fucking phone? Like, that's a giant phone. And, Big O Buto, can I ask you this? Did you ever think about the enormous amount, maybe millions of animals who had their ecosystems destroyed so that you could have that giant fucking plasma screen in your hand?
No shit. No shit, Mr. Butterfield. Preach. Like you care so much about the animals, but look at that giant ass phone you have in your hands. How many ecosystems were destroyed to make that phone, huh?
Hands? No. You're a fucking hypocrite, aren't you? I think
Yeah, most vegans are.
Speak for every single Australian, and I'll use...
No, vegans are hypocrites. Just because plants aren't living like animals, it's still a living thing, right? You killing that animal to eat. You're a murderer. Yeah, well, you're killing the plants to eat, which also takes food out of the animals' mouths. So vegans are twice as bad, in my opinion. You're killing animals by taking food out of their mouth, and you're killing plants, which are also living things. And the fucked off part about plants is they can't run away, okay? At least when you're hunting a goddamn deer or some deer sausage or some deer jerky, like the deer has the ability to prance away, like, not gonna get me. Plants, okay, plants cannot move unless the wind blows them. They're pretty much rooted to the ground. So could you imagine what's going through a plant's mind when you're ripping them out of the ground as they silently scream, "Why? What have I done to you?"
Use an Australian term, an expression to end this video here. Tash Peterson, Vegan Booty, Veggie Dirtbox, shut your guts. Be a good motherfucker. Peace to the Middle East. Meeting 6, Kevin Moyes, Tulu Bye-bye.
Move.
Everyone makes mistakes.
I could get mad pussy if I wanted to, but that's kind of unfair for a lot of guys who want to, you know what I'm saying? And now people are going to talk shit. Yeah, but Josh, you don't brush your teeth. You wear the same goddamn shirt 4 days in a row. You're full of shit. Yet despite all that, chicks still notice me.